OK, let's move on to Chelsea against Brentford. 6 wins in a row in all competitions for Chelsea, and Havertz really stepping up when the club have needed him at the moment. How impressed have you been with him lately?
Yeah, he's took that number 9 striking forward position and made it his own. Lukaku, it's not really had a look in, not really had much of a chance, and obviously he's been out of form, and Havertz has, definitely stepped up to the plate. So, great form like you mentioned so far this season. But it's a local derby-ish game, so it'll be very interesting. It's not going to be easy at Brentford Stadium.
Yeah, Brentford have won 2 of their last 3 matches, losing last time out, but are they safe?
Yeah, I think they are. I think there was an opportunity for them to potentially get dragged into it, but I think they'll be okay now.
And Leeds take on Southampton. What an incredible last 2 matches for Leeds under Jesse Marsch, winning both of them in injury time with incredible goals in the 90-odd minute, Leanne. How much will that give them a bit of confidence heading into this final run of the season to stay up?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the points down there are few and far between. And, when Luke Ayling scored that goal in the last minute of the game was fantastic as well. But I think this will be a difficult game because Southampton are a bit of an indifferent team, aren't they? They've been on a decent run. They started the season not great. And then last season, around Christmas time, they were top of the league. So Southampton are a really, really strange team. And I'm happy for Jesse Marsch because I did question why. I was surprised he got this magnitude of a job and Bielsa leaving in the way that he did. But at the same time, I think, for this one, I think it'll be a draw.
OK, Wolves take on Aston Villa as well, Wes. Wolves have been one of the surprise packages this season. Can you still see them pushing for a European place?
Yeah, it's a tough ask, that European spot, but I think they've done a great job, under the manager. We spoke about it earlier. He's not very well known, but he's done a great job. But Wolves, have been very consistent, tight at the back, and I've been pretty impressed with them.
Yeah. Last time out, it was one of those Leeds games, one of those injury time winners, and an incredible turnaround in that match. Will that still play on their minds?
Yeah, I think so. I think this is one of the best derbies in English football, I think it'll be a very good atmosphere. And I think the Wolves fans will want to see a bit of drama after what happened last time and coming away with that. So I think it'll be a very good... I think it's probably one of the most entertaining games of the weekend. OK. Tottenham take on Newcastle as well, Leanne.
Where do you see Tottenham in terms of that race for the top 4? Because you've said you think Arsenal will get it. How closely will Tottenham run them?
I think they'll run them pretty close, but I don't think that they are in a position where they should be getting in the top 4 based upon their performances this year. And if they did make the top 4, I would question how far they would get in the Champions League based upon their squad, because apart from Harry Kane and Son, I don't think they have good enough players, at that level. Antonio Conte as well, I think he needs to find a middle ground, because if they win a game, he says they're the best team he's ever had. If they lose a game, he says he questions them. So, I love Antonio Conte, but I think they need to find a middle ground. And I think Tottenham need to strengthen their team, because a lot of their players, for me, just are not good enough.
Where do you see Newcastle right now, Wes? Because they lost their last 2 matches, but there seems to be a feeling that they're safe and they're out of it.
Yeah, that seems to be the feeling. Eddie Howe just mentioned on his interview, still in a relegation battle, but I think they're not quite in a relegation battle. Mathematically they're not safe, but I think they've got enough points, and the teams below them haven't got that quality to probably put up much of a fight. And they're running for the remaining part of the season. They've got a couple of tough games still in that, but they've got enough to definitely pick up more points and stay safe.
OK,